A long time ago, in the frosty peaks of the Alola region, there was a girl who lived in solitude. No friends to occupy her time, not even a Pokemon to call her own. Her name was Odd, but it's the only one she had come to know. Im. The ocean blue hair and emerald eyes watched blizzards, wondering what could be beyond the clouds. One day, Im turned on her television and watched as two Pokemon trainers by the names of Red and Blue fought for the title of champion. The 9-year-old girl stared in awe at the clash between their partners and decided what her life path would be. Her dad had one condition: only when she's 12. Until then, he would teach her to battle. Now, 3 years later, that same young girl begins her journey, headed for the region of Kanto with one goal: reach the top and face the ones that inspire her. Win or lose, she will have accomplished her dream. Hey everyone, Boltman Steven here, and welcome to my first length Let's Play. This is a game that released fairly recently on the Switch. This is Pokemon Leafgreen. I've considered wanting to do Pokemon playthroughs for a long time, but I never really had the software in order to do it. But today, I figured now's probably a good time. So, let's begin. For the record, I am not choosing Venusaur for this playthrough. Yes, you don't need to explain this to me. I can explain things. Yes, I know. Hello there. Glad to meet you. It's Professor Oak. He's my man. I guess I just quoted. Yep. Pokemon is, like, I mean, it's a legend, let's be fair. It's the highest grossing media franchise of all time. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? Now, if you paid attention to that story segment that I started the video with, then you will know I am choosing the girl, who has potentially the cutest character design of the third generation. And her name, as explained in that segment, is Im. Don't ask how I landed on that name, it just is. And if you didn't know that her name was Im from that story segment, then go back to the beginning and listen to it again. Don't be on your phone, Nutgraver! Speaking of which, so, this requires a little bit of an explanation. So, I have a friend by the name of Graver Gaming, and he is also playing through this game. Or at least I believe he is. Now, of course, people usually go like Blue or Gary or whatever. However, he does remind me of the character... Graver. Excuse the Discord notification, I need to turn my desktop audio off. Whoops. There we go. Alright. Negative infinity decibels, thank you. Alright. Blue looks kind of like Griever, so I figured, why not name my rival Griever? Hi, Griever. Let's see if you can kick my ass. Was it Griever? I believe so. That's right, I remember now. His name is Griever. Im. Yeah. Ugh, God. I have not done that much. And here we are, Pokemon Leafgreen. Weirdly enough, like, this game actually came out the same year that I was born, so I am actually as old, if not a little younger, in this game. In the PC, by the way, there is a potion. You're going to want to take that. This is kind of a staple in the series in the early games, because there was the item storage system, which isn't a thing anymore because we have unlimited bag space now. Kids of today get it so lucky. Who am I kidding? I was a kid when this was released. Anyways, here we are. Pallet Town. I will admit, I I'd say, like, on the Switch, this actually runs... Well, of course it runs perfectly, but it looks better than I thought it would. Hello, what do you have to say? Hi, my brother Graver is at Grandpa's lab. Oh, I didn't know Graver had a sister. And while I'm here, I might as well turn the text speed on to fast, and, yeah, let's do this. Blue hair for blue window. That's nice. I like that. So, you know what? Let's not go to the lab. Let's go into the tall grass. Danger! Hey, wait, don't go out! Okay, I guess I'm not getting away with that. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. Use your own Pokemon for protection. Graver, stop texting me. Okay. Use your own Pokemon for protection. I know, here, come with me. So, fun fact, if you go to the lab first before talking to Oak, he kind of just spawns. He's nowhere in town. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Graver, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Here, there are 3 Pokemon here. Yep. Serious Pokemon trainer. These are level 5, so, like... I don't know how serious he was, but he can't have been that serious. Anyways. There's 3 Pokemon here. Now, the other reason I said that I was naming my rival Graver is because he was choosing Bulbasaur. And I was going to choose Squirtle from the beginning, so... Alright. I received the Squirtle from Professor Oak. I'm not going to give nicknames to the Pokemon I catch quite yet, because I don't quite know what I want to call them. My Pokemon looks a lot tougher than yours. They are both babies. And besides, if we wanted something tough, then Charmander's right there. Although I don't think Charmander's actually that strong early game. Alright. And the first climactic battle between Im and Griever. I don't know if that's gonna be like... So yeah. Yes, I know. I know how to play the game. I've done this before. I just did a practice playthrough. Or, like, 1 1/4. Whatever. So basically, yeah, it's an RPG. You get your opponent's level back down to 0, or level, HP down to 0, and you win. And, wow, I'm surprisingly tanky. I don't remember Squirrel being this tanky, then again, I just... Oh, critical hit. Critical hits, by the way, will ignore stat changes, like if your defense goes up or if the opponent's attack is lowered. The critical will just pierce that as if nothing had happened, so that's good to know. At our very first level up, we're finally growing as a trainer. My live commentary isn't very good, you can tell. Pick the wrong Pokemon. Now you just suck. You learn to get money, and you're gonna want a lot of money in this game because, oh boy, items are not plentiful. So that's a very interesting thing about this. Alright. And Route 1. Oh, there's a person. Well, I guess no longer. There are 2 Pokemon you can now encounter on Route 1. Pidgey and Rattata. Pidgey, I feel like, is the main flying type that a lot of people go for through their playthrough. I personally wouldn't recommend it, because well, it's a freaking Pidgey. Pidgeot is not that good. Okay, or it could just dodge my attacks and render my points null. Wow, I am already struggling quite a bit. What do you have to say? Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. It's part of a convenient chain selling all sorts of items. Please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. This guy will give me another potion. Very good to have. Very good. And what do you have to say, person? See the ledges along the road? It's a bit scary, but you can jump from them. You can get back to Pallet Town quicker that way. Yeah, you can just... well, yeah, just jump. Am I not gonna run into another wild? Oh, nope, there we go. As soon as I say it, of course. Yeah, it's another pity. Alright. Oh my god, I might actually need to use my... Oh. Looks like I'm using a potion in the first episode. Hey, how embarrassing. Despite you did probably notice that during the random encounters, I don't have much to say. Wow. Okay. And that's because I think during the majority of this playthrough, I'm going to be cutting out a lot of the wild battles, unless it's like a new Pokemon or something. Oh, we got Bubble. So that's our first non-normal type attack. Basically the way types work is that this game is a very rock, paper, scissors type game. Water puts out fire, fire burns grass, grass absorbs water, I guess. There's a lot more types than that. I believe there's about 14 in total. I'm probably completely wrong about that. I don't really know a lot of things off the top of my head. Over here, you can find another potion, which is very good considering the fact that I'm already taking a lot of hits. Not very good. Over here, we have the Pokemart. This is another spot like the Pokemon Centers that you're going to be at a lot. Hey, you came from Pallet Town? Yeah, what of it? You know Professor Oak, right? Yeah, what of it? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? What if I don't want to? Apparently it was just shoved into my bag for me. Alright. Can I get anything yet? Decide I had a Professor Oak for me too. No, I can't buy anything yet. Well, that other guy gave me a potion. What gives? Anyways, I will meet you guys back in Pallet Town because I cannot run yet. It is a very slow trek back. Are you kidding me? Last freaking patches of grass, I had to run into a wild Rattata. Right. And we're out of there. I guess another thing I can show off is that you can press the L button to access the help system. I only ever misclick this. I will never be... Oh, you can also hit R. Oh, fuck me then. Oh, my old Pokemon seems to be growing more attached to you. Yeah, it gained 2 levels. You have something for me? So there's been a lot of debate about what's in the parcel. Apparently, some people think it's the Master Ball. I don't think it is, considering the fact that I think the Master Ball is gained in a very different segment later through the game. I don't know off the top of my head. Here we go. The Pokédex. Can't get detailed data on Pokemon just by seeing them. Let's catch them to obtain complete data. So here's some tools for catching wild Pokemon. And we get 5 Pokeballs, which is awesome. Yeah, no, you don't need to tell me how to catch a Pokemon. The game does that twice. I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I'll tell her not to let you one in. Don't bother coming to my place after this. Alright. Well, what if I did anyways? What if I decided to seduce your sister? That seems like a very valid option at the moment. Hey, I've come to seduce you. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. Oh, damn, I didn't need to seduce you. You cheap bit. Alright, so we're back in Viridian City. With Naria scratched to our name. We didn't take a single... Did I heal when I was in Pallet Town? I did not. Right. There's this old guy here who will repeat what Oak said earlier about the Pokédex. So I guess I'll just let this play out because I think we're at a good point for me to end the first episode. And the second one will be catching a Pokemon. So that'll be fun. First team member in the second episode. I could absolutely stretch this out to be longer, but I have set endpoints I want to do to try and make editing easier later. So that's gonna be the way I run things, because I am not a very experienced video maker. My Monster Hunter World video will tell you that. That was educational. Sure. DGTV, an item I don't actually know what it does. Teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. I know everything that there is to know. So anyways, that'll be it for today. Next time, we'll be adding a new member to our team. See you guys then.